It's springtime here in my area, and that makes it the perfect time to dig into my puzzle collection and pull out puzzles that are flower themed or puzzles that have flowers in the image. So let's see how many I actually have in my collection. Hey, puzzling friends, it's Sandra from the Puzzling Canadian, and I'm here today to share with you puzzles from my to-do pile that are has flowers in the image or a flower theme. And if you stay to the end of the video, you'll see why I decided to pull these puzzles from my collection. So let's take a look at what I have available as a flower themed puzzle or puzzles that have flowered images. I actually pulled out and I counted, I have about 10 of them. So I'm going to start off with the 500 piece puzzles that I have. So this first one, this one here, and this one is a artisan puzzle. It is called The Girl Who Reads Two Birds, 500 pieces. So as you take a look, a beautiful spring-like puzzle with florals here and birds, a lot of different colors. So this is a cute one, 500 pieces. The next one I have is a Schmidt puzzle. Now, I love Schmidt puzzles. Those are one of my, I would say, my top 3 puzzles brands. And this one is so nice. This is a lot of pinks, purples, blues, and as you take a look, a lot of florals there. So a lot of flowers in that one too. This one is called, it's 500 pieces, Flamingos from 2017. So Schmidt puzzle. I also have Cobble Hill. Cobble Hill is a Canadian brand, so we have these readily available here in Canada. This one's very spring-like, and I love the butterflies. If you take a look, these butterflies, and all the florals that are around them right here. It's very pretty. This one is called, I think it's called Butterfly Magic. Let's see. Yep, Butterfly Magic, 500 pieces. So the next ones I have are 1,000-piece puzzles. So the first one I'm going to take is White Mountain. Again, White Mountain is another of my top brands that I have. As you can see up here, those are all my White Mountains. I love White Mountain. And this one is called The Garden Shop by Steve Crisp. Steve Crisp. I love Steve Crisp as an artist. And as you can see, this is beautiful. So many florals there. It's such a pretty puzzle. So that's another one, floral themed. And I have another White Mountain. This one is called By the Pond, and the artist is Joelle McGinty, and 1,000 pieces. Now this one has a lot. So this one's a little intimidating for me because there's so much green here and so many different florals. But once you finish it, it's a very beautiful image. Okay, so now moving on. This is Enjoy brand. So I think the Enjoy brand, yes, made in Turkey. So this is 1,000 pieces. Look how beautiful the colors are. I think I really like a lot of the puzzles that have pink, purple, blue. I tend to gravitate towards those. So here's an Enjoy puzzle, 1,000 pieces, called Sunny Morning. So another pretty little puzzle. This one here is a hay puzzle. And this one is 2005. And I'm not even sure what this one is called. 2005 puzzle. I can't see the name. Oh, On My Windowsill. On My Windowsill. Isn't that pretty? I found this one at a thrift store. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at my first video, which was about thrift stores, I'll attach the link and you can go and take a look at it. But this was one of them that I found at a thrift store. Now this one is beautiful here. What's scaring me is all the white here, because a lot of times, you know, you're trying to put together and everything looks the same, but such a pretty puzzle. Again, another Schmidt puzzle, and of course, all flowers, photograph puzzle, 1,000 pieces, and this one is called Berries and Flowers. Berries and Flowers. A lot of pinks in that one. Okay, now I have some Ravensburger or Ravensburger. I'm not sure the proper way of pronouncing it. Everybody does it a little differently. This one's called Festival of the Flower Children, 1,000 pieces. And look at all the detail. You know, the cars, there. So this one here is it's called, yes, it's called Festival of the Flower Children, but it is a UK brand. So I didn't buy it here in Canada. I actually got it from a UK store. Sometimes I purchase from them. When I do that, I either get together with other puzzlers and we make one big order, or I just do one big order myself because shipping is very expensive. But I do like a lot of those UK puzzles that are just for, like Ravensburger just does it just for the UK, and this was one of them. And the last one that I have is this one here. This one here is 1,000 pieces also, and it's called Romantic Cottage. A pretty little cottage with all different florals and greenery around here, especially down right here. You can see it close up. So those are all the puzzles that I have in my to-do pile. So why was I looking for these flower themed puzzles in my collection? Well, in April, I participated in a puzzle along that was hosted by Michelle from Night Owl Puzzler. That's what she's called on Instagram, Night Owl Puzzler, and she has monthly puzzle alongs with different themes. So this is an opportunity for people who are on Instagram to pull out these puzzles with that theme and just puzzle together. And it's a fun, non-competitive, week-long event. So you can do just one puzzle for the event, and then you would upload it onto your Instagram with the hashtag and share it with everybody. And it's so nice to see all the different types of puzzles that people actually get to choose. Or you could do many. Some of the puzzlers do it, but it's non-competitive. So you go at your own pace, and it's just a fun way to actually dig into your puzzle collection and then pull out things that you may have overlooked because sometimes you forget that you bought it. So I like participating in these events when I can. So the April event was called Flower Power Puzzle Along. And these were the puzzles that I had readily available to me that fall under that theme. So now let's go see which ones I decided to do for that event. there you have it. Those were the two puzzles that I decided. And the first one that I did right away was this one, because I just love this one. And it was the perfect theme. Flower being Flower Power, and these are Flower Children Festival. So as you could tell, it just, these ones at the end were very difficult to do because there's so much florals in there. You're trying to find that piece that matches that floral. But I really enjoyed this one here, and I decided to do the Cobble Hill because it was very spring-like, and I really liked all the butterflies that were with the florals. So I also enjoyed this 500 piece one. So those were the two that I got done. And if you want to participate in these puzzle alongs, you can go on to Instagram there. In May, I know it's probably going to start in a couple of weeks, is Famous Faces. So that looks like a lot of fun if you got a lot of pop culture puzzles, which I do. And in June, it's cool collages. So if you want to go check that out, you can sit there and participate. I hope you enjoyed my video on flower puzzles. If you did, please hit the like button and also leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the puzzles that I showed you, if you've done them before, if you were looking for them. Do you do flower puzzles? Some people I know don't even touch puzzles that are landscape or have a lot of florals. They can be challenging at times. So it would be great to hear your feedback regarding that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy puzzling.